I do the most. I do the most. I do the most. I do the most. I don't just do this shit for play. I want it all. I want it all. I want y'all to know that I do the most. I do the most. I don't just do this shit for play. I want it all.
You live. We just go
Long Island, New York.
We make music and shit.
Live on the Breakfast Club.
Fuck this shit. I mean, shit, I like music since I was a little kid. I remember when Jay-Z dropped the, what was it? The Black Album, his last album. Like, I played it over and over and would rewrite the lyrics. You feel me? Every single lyric. And I was like 14 at that time, completely, till I could remember it, and I would say it my own way. Instead of how he said it, I would say it my own way, every single song. Crazy, like, this music shit in my blood, bro.
So you was inspired by another rapper to do music?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was a big Jay-Z fan back in the day, definitely.
Okay. What about you, Iz?
I mean, mine's pretty much the same thing, man. Just listening to music since like 6. I used to be really into like going to church and shit with my grandparents and all that. So that was definitely a big influence right there, going to church and listening to the choir and stuff like that. And that, I guess that's why I got into wanting to be a singer and all that. And which obviously led into other type of music. My dad put me on to like hip hop and other such genres. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it just went on from there. And just as I kept getting involved into it, I just started finding my own path with it.
Okay.
I mean, whatever. I want them to just feel good about what they're listening to. All in all, you know, I just make all type of music. There's no specific genre I want to be fit in or categorized in. You know what I'm saying? I want to be categorized as an artist that's just good at making any type of music. And when people listen to it, whatever they feel, whatever their thoughts are when they hear it, that's what they feel and that's their thoughts. You know what I mean? I'm gonna always have my thoughts and my own feelings to what I created. That's the best way I can put it, I guess.
Got you.
I say my music signifies hope, son. Hope in a sense, whatever. I mean, we all got different dreams and aspirations, but when you listen to my music, when you done listen to it, you be like, damn, whatever I was trying to achieve, I really think I could get that shit now, like for real. So my music definitely signifies hope, life, love. That's definitely what my music signifies.
I mean, I would say the main thing out here is like, there's a lot of people don't want to recognize you for what you do, especially just not even being the whole thing. Us being from Long Island is a lot of the city base of New York. I feel don't want to recognize Long Island artists as well. And it's really hard for us to get out there, especially without that support from people. And people are just so in tune with themselves nowadays, you know. So
I think, especially for right now during these times, it's just saturated. Like for real, I could walk downstairs right now and be in the elevator, and somebody's gonna give me their SoundCloud, like, and show me that they make music, which ain't no problem. Like everybody got artists in them, like, but it's definitely saturated. And I mean, if you think about back in the day, the only way you knew about any artist was when, if you probably turn on the radio and you would listen to whoever was on, that was who you was listening to. Like that's really what it's the difference now. It's just more saturated. There's just so many artists now.
It's so easy for everyone to be considered an artist
all
nowadays.
you need is Wi-Fi.
And that makes it hard for people to actually take this serious and people to actually want to do something with it. It makes it hard for people like us because you got these other people that can just jump on a computer, go to the store, buy a mic, and just upload shit to SoundCloud, and then it's like, oh, now they're considered an artist. So now when you got these people like that sending the stuff to inboxing it to people, DM like, oh, check out my music. Then when people like us come along that are actually trying to do this on a serious note, trying to branch, communicate to people, they don't even take the time to check our stuff out because they already had 10 people already sending them stuff that was just garbage, and it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes it hard for the real people that's trying to do this.
I get you. Now that leads to my next question. I wish I was behind the camera for this, but what I wanna know is, when it comes to artists that just put out that mumbo jumbo ABC rap, do y'all take that as disrespect as being artists that sit there and you actually try to come up with productive content and meaningful lyrics and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I don't take it as disrespect. I just take it as people that listen to it, and don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it, because a lot of that mumbo jumbo actually, I mean, they might be telling a story, but it's just they're just dumbing down their bars because they're not in tune with the intelligence. I feel like to even just sit there and go out more outside the box. They just take the easy route. So I just feel like that's what they're doing. But they probably still, if you listen to it, some of it still kind of has a little story or whatever they're trying to tell about themselves. But I feel it's just taking the easy way out, kind of, instead of challenging yourself more, seeing what you can actually do with the pen.
To me, in my opinion, I don't really care. Like, people that like my music are not gonna bang with Mumble. And if they do bang with it, that's fine. That's cool. Everybody has their own little lane. Like, I'm sure he make different music than I make. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean I wouldn't fuck with him on a song and nothing like that.
Yeah.
People that bang with his music probably wouldn't even bang with my music. That doesn't say anything about him, man. It don't say nothing about me.
No, it doesn't.
There's money for everybody out here to be made. There's music for everybody out here. So just make your music. Whoever fucks with your music, fucks with your music.
That's a perfect way to put it. I mean, at this point in time right now, where I'm at, I'm happy. I'm happy, and I'll be satisfied with just making a living off of doing what I like to do. That's my main goal right now. You know what I mean? My main goal, if you would have asked me this 10, 15 years ago, yeah, my goal would have been, like, yeah, I want to be superstardom, sign to this, sign to a label, be all over TV. I mean, if that happens now, that happens now, but the main goal right now is to just be able to live comfortably off of making music. You know what I'm saying? This is what I like to do. This makes me feel happy when I wake up in the morning, type of thing, like having a purpose.
I mean, I always thought about like if you walk through the mall like right now, like nobody ain't gonna come up to me and be like, yo, Q-Live, what up? What's good? You know, but at that point when you can't even walk through the mall, you be like, damn, shit's all fucked up. Like, for me right now, I just want to just make my music and have people that generally would buy my music. You know what I'm saying? The whole mainstream shit. If that happens, it happens. Can we curse on this, by the way? Like,
yo, it's just
nah, like, now it's your shit. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't no Rock Nation or nothing.
I threw a couple.
Oh, I need some more questions.
I mean, before I ever started doing this, I said I wanted to have my own label, and I wanted to call it Live Records. So, I mean, I would definitely want my label to be I'd want my label to be just the best label, for real. That's the impact that I want, on some like Quincy Jones type shit. But of course I'd want to keep it low key, like just me, my impact, I would just want to be low key with my shit.
My main thing would be just the main thing I would want to leave behind with my music is to be yourself, man. That's the best way that I feel that you can create music, is to be yourself. As long as you tell your story, tell it like it is, and that's the best way I would want my children to make music. Just be them, you know what I mean? Leave behind their legacy, and that goes for anybody that wants to do this. Just leave behind your legacy. Leave behind what you want people to know.
I say like you were saying before, for anybody that's wanting to do this, leaving a legacy, like, man, don't sell your soul, man. Like you were saying before, be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't sell your soul. Like, like there's so many people out there selling their soul. It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
What we mean by selling your soul is not literally. Like, people take that so literally.
Like, you just compromising yourself. Like, I get it. Like, it's hard. Like, it's hard, but like, you know, have some pride.
For example, Young Thug being in a dress. That's selling your soul. He's getting in a dress just for media, just for people's attention. Like, that's selling your soul.
Yeah.
Doing shit that you know that you would not normally do, but you're doing it just for money and you're doing it just for attention.
He couldn't go back to his neighborhood in that dress.
Yeah.
He definitely couldn't.
That's selling your soul, exactly. I don't really have a writing process. If it comes to me, it comes to me. I just gotta sit down, listen to the beat a couple times, and try to think of some stuff. and I basically go by the feeling more. I go by the feeling more so than trying to think so much. You know, I don't really like to sit there overthinking it because then I feel when you overthink it, it doesn't really come out good. I go by more so like how I'm feeling with the beat and with the music.
So you feel like it's better to like go in freestyle something, come up with a few melodies, and then work on putting the lyrics together afterwards.
That's a
Good way to go into it. That's sort of how I do it.
I hear him on that. I don't write. I don't really write. I mean, that's cliche now. I feel like nobody writes no more. But like, I'll go in the booth, say a bar, I'll come out, listen to it, and then I'll record another bar again. So it's thought out, but I'm not actually writing it.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like nobody writes these days. Everybody's just going in there.
When you write, I feel when you're sitting there trying to write, you're taking away from the creativity, and taking away from the feeling behind it, because you're trying to be too outside the box. You're trying to think of like bars and all this other shit like.
That's the big difference between how
you got some people
rappers
that can write and do that though.
And like rapping back, like I'm sure a lot of rappers back in the day wrote their shit out completely. Like
Nas,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like now it's not like that. Now it's more melody. It's all about the flow. You know what I'm saying? It used to be about
the words and like what you were saying.
Really what actually was saying. But that's because the beats now are like everybody loves that trap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the beat kind of like
the bop.
The beat, like you dead ass can't say. You don't have to say shit now. If that beat knocks though, you good.
Yeah, that's right. And the beat knocks, that's good. And also, one person I want to big up, Kanye West, for bringing and introducing the voice, like you said, the flow.
Kanye changed everything.
Because with your flow, and then also what Lil Wayne said, you don't need. It doesn't matter what I say on the song. I can say whatever I want on the song, as long as my flow is on point. People don't care what I say on the song.
As long as they can keep that your head's knocking. And the whole time,
the flow basically is like another instrument added onto the beat.
You know how it is, man. You be at the club, like you're not listening for bars, especially if you're at the club and you got some drinks in you. Like everything be sounding like heaven in the club. So everything sound like shit. Like there's songs that I hated, like that song Tuesday that was with Drake and I can't even pronounce the dude's name. Yeah, I hated that song when it first came out. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? I remember they played it at the club one time, and I was like, damn. And I probably was on my third shot, like, so like I was done.
It's crazy.
I hated that song, my nigga. I'm sorry.
Like I said, I hated that.
All right, what about somebody outside of the genre of hip hop?
Outside the genre of hip hop?
Like if you had to like just experiment
like
something,
or R&B, some shit.
Yeah, on some different shit.
That's a good question.
That's dope. I like that question. I would definitely like to work with Daft Punk. Cause they'll make a nice club banger.
Okay, that's a good one.
Or even Justin Bieber.
Okay, I can see that.
Damn.
Girl wise, I would like to work with I would say Rihanna. Or maybe Alicia Keys also.
Yeah, Alicia Keys would be bad. Just had a mean crush on Alicia Keys.
What? When I was in middle school, I was like,
Word.
damn.
But that My Boo song came out.
Oh yeah, that used to be my shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, that shit changed my life. Shit brought like a different perspective. More like made me think like, damn.
You sit on the phone for mad long. Yeah, what was talking about? Like
Jones on the phone with the girl over
hurt
there.
Yeah. Shit, I didn't even think she had all that when she did that video. Nah. Damn, I don't even know outside the genre. I mean, as I say, Beyonce for the females.
yeah, okay.
And then what's his name? Justin Timberlake.
Okay,
Justin
yeah.
Timberlake would be
He's
it.
dope.
Justin Timberlake's a problem, son. The man's a black man. Like
Low key.
the man's a black man.
20 years before, back in the day, I would feel like society probably looked at rap as ignorant. But nowadays, there's like all races like I feel are into rap right now. Like it's like it kind of actually bringing everybody together.
But before you said, okay, it'll be looked at as ignorant. So you don't think it's kind of getting more ignorant these days with rappers like Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi?
Yeah, no, of course it's
21 Savage, 22 Soldier Boy. Come on, talk to me, man.
I mean, of course, it's getting more ignorant, but that's only certain artists. You can't. That's like some people calling Black Lives Matter ignorant because you got certain people a part of the movement rioting and acting retarded, but the other part of the movement is actually doing it peacefully. So you can't subject everybody of all of the whole rap genre as ignorant just because they're in the rap genre. That's just those rappers.
I think there's still a lot of ignorance.
But those people, I feel like, still represent other people that can relate to what they talk about, whether you call it mumbo jumbo or rap society.
He said
we should.
Nigga, he's like, yo, are you in here?
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Ready?
I mean, I think rap still got a lot of ignorance in it. There's just a lot of dumb shit going on. Like the Irving Plaza shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is there no shootings at any other genre's show? You get what I'm saying? Like, shit like that fucks up the culture. Like, there's a bunch of, honestly, most of the people that probably at the show were black people, right? That probably paid hard-earned money to go to a show. And for it to end in that situation, it makes shit look bad all the way. Like,
all across the board.
What happened?
No, I'm saying all across the board.
All across the board, right? I mean, there's still a lot of ignorance. And, I mean, a lot of the quote-unquote people you would consider ignorant artists, I feel like the thing about it these days is that people don't want to think. Like, I feel like they don't want to, like, listen to a song and have to really think, like, what happened. They just want to, like, they just want something they can just bob their head to. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, especially at our age, they got problems. Either you got mad school loans or you got a kid or, like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is just going through shit, so.
Everybody nowadays just want to party. Like you just said, like, the ones that are going to school and doing shit, their first thing when they get out of school, like, oh, where's the club at? Where's the bar?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to just party nowadays because they, like you said, they're stressed out about shit. So that's the way for them to get their relief off. Like, go have a drink or go out, smoke or some shit, whatever they do.
So with that said, what do you think the value of a bar is nowadays?
What do we mean a bar? Huh? Like a rap bar or
rap bar?
I don't think.
bar.
I think the value went down, but I've came to the conclusion. I've been doing it for a while. Like, when somebody were to listen to his music or my music, regardless if you listening to the bars, you'll relate to it in your own way. Like, you'll hear a certain bar and you'll try to just see it in your own light completely. Mm-hmm. You might not even see it in the light that I was trying to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? You probably see it in your own way. So, if I said I was smoking in my basement or something, if you don't smoke weed, you probably assume you smoke something else, either cigarettes or whatever it was. So.
Well, this is an ill view. Like, the whole backdrop, like, it all looks like clean.
So, anything you would like to say for like the young artists coming up? Any advice you'd like to give them?
If you really love it, then, you know what I'm saying, then go all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? You really do only live once, right? So, fuck it. Make music and make music that you enjoy. Make music that you be in your car, you bump. You wouldn't even want to bump anybody else's shit but your own shit.